My name is Kerri Maya, and I'm here to share with you why I'm really passionate about delirium care. And even though I'm a critical care nurse, this is the story about being a daughter. So about 10 years ago, my dad had a heart attack and went to a world-renowned hospital where he was going to get the very best care. He was really scared though. And the last thing he said to the family before he got taken to the cath lab was that he was going to leave the hospital one way or the other, even if it was in a body bag. Unfortunately, once my dad got there, he did code, or his heart stopped. And it was a very difficult and lengthy resuscitation to get him back. When the doctor finally came to talk to our family, he was splattered in my dad's blood and visibly shaking. He said it was the worst resuscitation of his medical career. But thankfully they had gotten him back, and this should have been the beginning of a wonderful story. He went to the ICU with a ventilator to help him with his breathing and a balloon pump to help him with the function of his heart. But nobody ever explained to my dad what this equipment was that was attached to his body or what it was doing. He knew there was a nurse person and a doctor person, but the doctor didn't ever talk to him. He knew that he was being withheld from his family because there was very restrictive visitation policies then. And probably worst of all, he knew that he was being chemically and physically restrained against his will. He was a prisoner. So without anybody to help him to understand, he came to his own conclusions. And his reality was that he had been kidnapped by the bedside nurse and taken to her basement where archaic medical experiments were being conducted on him. It was terrifying. Meanwhile, the team was very focused on how well his heart was doing, and nobody seemed to notice how poorly his brain was doing. He was having delirium, or acute brain failure, and yet nothing was done about it, and he was actually discharged home like that. Once home, my dad believed that he was dead and that all of this was just a part of his afterlife. As a daughter, I felt completely helpless and hopeless. How do you help a loved one understand that they're still alive, that they got a second chance, that they can re-engage with life? There was no support from the medical team either. This is true suffering for my dad, for my family, and unnecessary suffering as well, because we can do better. On this World Delirium Awareness Day, and every day, join me in raising awareness and advocacy, improving the standards of delirium care. Thank you.